Hi, and welcome to Edgy Couture's YouTube channel. My name's Cheyenne Marshall, and this is all about tips and tricks for everyone. Fashion is everything. So I'm just gonna do like a makeup tutorial right now. Just real simple. It's late in the day, right when everybody's about to go out. So we're just gonna do our makeup. I've already moisturized, and I have used Belief Aqua Bomb, so I'm feeling pretty fresh. Before you put anything on, go ahead and ice your face. You want to go ahead and close those pores. We're in Arizona, we don't have cold water, so you can always use a piece of ice or just put some ice and some water and put that on your face. Close your pores because you don't want to smash everything in there because it causes breakouts like these after multiple photo shoots in the last couple of weeks. So I'm going to show you how to cover that up. Still look natural. You can still go to the store, grocery shopping with this look, but you can also go out to the club and look pretty edgy. So I'm just going to start off with a primer. Today I'm going to use the Pore Professional. So I use this, and I also use Dr. Brandt because that's really good. Closes those pores, covers it all up. So I'm gonna use my sponge. Like I said, photo shoots, it looks a little dingy. It's not, I washed it. Time for a new one though. But always wet your sponge first because that's gonna help it kind of go on smoothly. So wet sponge, just a dab will do ya. So I look tired, end of the night, that's fine. Put out my eyes, anywhere you need to hide some stuff, and make sure your makeup doesn't move, okay? And make sure you don't rub, especially if you don't exfoliate, because you're just going to make it look funky. It's gonna roll up on you, especially when you put your foundation on. I'm gonna put my hair up, get it out of the way. Blue hair, don't care. It needs to be redone. It's fine. And don't mind Larry and Jerry in the background. My dragon and dinosaur. They're my hype crew. I find them everywhere around the house. It's fine. And I love them. So yeah, you're just gonna dab it on. Make sure you get it on like all the areas you're breaking out. I break out on my chin all the time. I don't know why. I guess that's like my bad area. So all over your eyes, nose, anywhere you have, you know, enlarged pores. I got smile cracks everywhere because I'm happy. So I smile a lot. So you're just gonna make sure you get that in real good, okay? And then we're gonna move on to our foundation. And I use all kinds of foundation. I have super expensive foundation from Sephora, and I have $6 foundation from Walmart, e.l.f., or what is this? Maybelline, okay? Maybe it's Maybelline, I don't know. I use multiple colors. A lot of girls do contouring. I'm all about, let's just get it done and put your foundation on whatever colors you need. This is Tan by e.l.f. Okay, $6, Walmart, Walgreens, wherever you want to get it. I used to buy it online for $1, and then they got cool, so I'm just gonna use that. Same sponge. You can use a different sponge, up to you. I don't believe in using brushes because it leaves those lines, unless you found a brush I don't know about, and I've used just about every single one of them. So I'm going to start out with the lighter one from e.l.f. and I'm going to just dab it on. And I have red eyes because I'm like super anemic, so I have to cover that. And I have a little mark because I wear glasses, and all the acne from all those photo shoots. Okay, so we're just gonna dab it on. but it's okay because we closed our pores with that ice. After we exfoliate it. Because it's super, super important to exfoliate and close your pores. And moisturize before you start your process of putting on all this makeup, okay? So, primer, foundation. If you have issues, like I do right here, you can get a concealer. I use Bye Bye Concealer. It works really well. I don't even know where I got it or it showed up here, but I use it and it's amazing. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna take the darker color by Maybelline, and I'm almost out because I love it and I use it all the time. And so I'm gonna put a little bit up here and there where my glasses are, in here, because we like to contour apparently nowadays. And I have kind of a broad nose, so I'm gonna just put a little, like I said, a dabble do ya. It's fun, okay? So everybody thinks you gotta buy like all the super expensive makeups. You don't. If you can't do it, don't do it. You gotta work with what you got. Like I said, I have everything from Sephora to Walmart. It doesn't matter. If you can learn these tips and tricks, you can make it work. Okay, you don't have to go broke buying makeup and accessories and stuff. You're good. Okay? I just do a lot. And the key to makeup is making sure you blend it, okay? Just keep blending it until it looks natural. You go from your ear straight down and go ahead and do that. If you're kind of broad in the face, if you have a broad nose like I do, go ahead and just like put the darker color on your nose. A little bit up here. I have a little tiny forehead, so I only put the dark right here. I let the top be a little bit lighter. I wish I had a bigger forehead so I could rock some really cool rockabilly bangs and do all that. But just making sure it's blended really well. That right there, that's a breakout. And this is where Bye Bye Concealer comes in. Concealer is always really thick, so you just put a little bit on your finger. Make sure you warm it up. Fun, you just warm it up. Do, do, do. And you're just gonna dab it right there. Get a little bit there. And it's okay if it doesn't match your skin as long as it covers those problem areas. That one's been there forever, it won't go away. It's mean, keeps attacking me. So you just dab it on, and like I said, always blending is a key, so take your sponge, go ahead and press it in. You don't want to really rub it, you just kind of want to put it there. Kind of fill it in. If it's really hard, get a little bit more. Because we're not done yet, it's fine. So, I mean, this is for the model, this is for the 20-year-old girl, this is for the mom needing a break from her kids, the businesswoman about to go to a meeting. I mean, this works for everybody because this edgy look that I'm about to do with my purple eyeshadow, because I love blue and purple, it works for everybody because you can take it, go to the grocery store, and then you can heighten it and go out for the night. Just make sure you put it in your bag. So the next step I always do, I take my translucent powder. Of course, it's e.l.f. because it works. Why pay a high dollar if it works? And you're just gonna dab it on because we close those pores, so we're just gonna brush it in. And I always dab it in real good where I see fine lines or where I think my makeup's gonna crease. Everywhere else, I'm just gonna rub it around, kind of just brush it all over and seal it. And blend. Always blend because you don't want an orange face and a normal looking neck and chest. Okay, that's weird. Don't be an Oompa Loompa. Just kidding. But that's funny. Okay, so next, of course, I'm going to move on to eyeshadow. And like I said, I'm going to do purple. It is hard candy because it looks really good. First off, I'm going to put my base on. That is also hard candy. So I'm going to use a lighter color, my big brush. And I am going to go ahead and wet my brush because it makes the pigments pop. So while I do this, I'm just going to wet my brush, dab it on my towel. I always have a towel here. And I'm going to go ahead and do my whole eye. I have a big eyelid right here. So I always like to make my brow highlighted and my lid highlighted. A lot of other girls have big poppin' eyes and I have to do a lot of work to make mine look like that. So, wet your brush, makes the pigments pop, and just go ahead and of course you're gonna blend. Now when you wet your brush and you're blending it in, if you put too much, it's gonna crease later on in the night, and that's fine because we're not done yet. We're gonna keep blending after we put the purple on. So if it feels like it's going on a little too thick, that's okay, don't worry. Just go ahead and cover the whole lid. Okay, so we're doing that. Blending, blending, blending. Wet your brush, dab it, get all that light color on, make sure going all the way up. If you go into your brow, that's fine. Some girls do the brow thing. I'm Greek Italian, I don't do the brow thing. I don't fill those in. Next, I'm gonna go into the purple, and I'm going to use, you know, kind of a pointed brush, not so much pointed, boop, boop. But I can definitely get a fine edge with this. And a lot of girls who have the big eyes, they can do the cat eye. I round them off. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna wet my brush again because whether I'm going to the grocery store or not, I like to have fun, okay? I'm edgy, I'm fun, it's what I do. So we're just gonna go ahead, wet our brush, dab it on our cloth, get into the purple. Oh crap, there it went, it's fine. And we're gonna go ahead and go right on the corner of our eye. Right here on the corner of our eyelid, right up to the eyebrow. Pointing right up to the eyebrow. Some girls just pull it straight in and make it look cat-eyed. I round mine off because I have that lid. Okay, and I like my little chocolatey M&M brown eyes to pop. So I'm just gonna kind of round it in, and you can move your brush that way, move your brush that way, it works. Okay, go ahead and round it up as far as you need to go. If you do the cat eye, just go ahead and go straight and sweep it in. But for my eye shape, I round it in. And I'm listening to some dubstep because that's what I'm feeling. I like that before I go to the club. You gotta get all pumped up. Put a little more on my brush, it's still damp. And it might look real dark, but like I said, we're not done. We're gonna blend, okay? So take your brush that you wet before for your lighter color, and you're just gonna get in there and blend it some more. Go a little bit behind and just blend. Get it on your eyebrows, it's fine. We can clean that up later. Like I said, if you feel like you have a lot on and it's gonna crease later, just keep blending because your brush will pull it off. You can wipe it on. I have my little towel here. You can just kind of wipe it on and just keep blending, okay? You got it. Makeup's fun. You learn the right tricks. It's easy. And you can have a good night, okay? My big thing is like I said, I like to have my eyes pop, so I'm going to take my little brush, a little bit smaller, kind of the same as the last one I used, but smaller. And I'm going to also wet that because I like it to pop. And I always round the bottom of my eye with the same color. And I just go around with it on the bottom of my eyelid. Right there. And I like it a little bit darker. Like I said, you do what fits your eye color. You can also do a lighter color underneath this or above it. Whatever makes your eye color pop. This makes mine pop, and I just kind of follow that same line that I started with, pointing towards my eyebrow. You just swoop it in. Okay. Next, I do my eyeliner. I always start with a pencil and then a liquid because I find the pencil moisturizes my liquid and it doesn't crack at night. So I just start at the corner of my eye and kind of just sweep it in. And it's kind of like a line to follow with your liquid. So once that's done, I just go ahead and go with my liquid. I'm gonna get closer to my mirror and not my phone because liquid is serious, okay? Let's not lie about that. And then you can really sharpen your corners if you like a cat eye. You can go ahead and do that. Whatever fits your eye shape is what you should do. And then I always finish the bottom of my eye with my pencil because I don't like getting liquid eyeliner in my eye. That's not fun for anybody. So just go ahead and sweep the bottom. And you can do it as dramatic as you want. It's fine. Larry and Jerry are back there hanging out. It's cool. So that's what I do. And of course, mascara is key. I use CoverGirl, used it for years. And the key about mascara is how you put it on and how many times you put it on. And I sweep from the bottom up. And then I go to the other side so that one can kind of sit for a minute. And then the key is start from the top to the bottom and curl and pull. And I don't have eyelash extensions. I don't have anything like that. It's straight up Greek Italian right here. And I actually have the shortest one in the family. But you can grow your eyelashes if you keep putting it on like this and let it dry. And then just keep applying, and as it dries it'll just keep kind of growing them. And if you have problems with clumping, you can get like a little eyelash comb or a regular comb, and as it dries just keep applying it, and you can just make them grow bigger and bigger and bigger, because what woman doesn't like bigger? Well, what person doesn't like bigger? Everybody likes bigger, right? Bigger's better. So, And then I just do the bottom real quick, just touch it and pull down. Touch and pull down. Some people don't do this, I do. It's waterproof, it's fine, it'll last in the club. Okay. Last but not least, you gotta put your powder on, you gotta set it, okay? So I have my e.l.f. again, tan, e.l.f., because who doesn't want to be tan? So we're just gonna do. And again, from the top of your ear down, go ahead and pat that in. Go ahead and pat that in, And I do go up to my eye, and I do the side of my broad nose, and I do my chin, my lips, pat it in, and right above my eyebrows, because I got a short little forehead, and blending is the key. Always blend, blend. If you don't blend, you're failing. Okay, so do as much as you need to do. I like to really get it in there because I close my pores, so we're good. Okay, do. And if you're going out, usually if you're doing a big eye, you don't want to do a big lip, but I'm edgy and I go for it and I don't care. So I'm gonna do pink, purple, blue, why not? Again, it's e.l.f. because it's cheap and it works. And this is the matte stuff, so it lasts forever. If it starts cracking on you, just put some lip gloss over it and just keep going on. So I have pointy lips, so I'm gonna start there. What's that clown? I got the pointy clown lips. So what I do is I turn my brush outwards and I pull it down. And I go right above my lip line. So I don't have to buy any lip kits. And just do the bottom. And just take the point of it and just line your lip. And like I said, bigger is better, so if you want to go way over your lip line, don't go too far. You already did your eyes edgy. Don't overdo it. But if you want to go a little bit bigger, make them look a little more plump, go for it. Depends on what your plans are. And you're ready to either go out shopping or put on an Edgy Couture dress and heels and go out clubbing. You just got to do your hair a little bit better, and we'll get to you on that. But this is Cheyenne Marshall with Edgy Couture, tips and tricks. Hit the button below, subscribe, more to come. We have more videos, hair, facials, everything. So if you like my video, hope it wasn't too long, tune in soon.